Well, today I'm starting in the kitchen with a great recipe from inspiring weight loss winner Paula Chapman, who's lost more than 30 kilos in weight and transformed her life. And you'll meet fashion entrepreneur Jan Turley from Obrmerino and the visionary behind fashion label Baker Street, who is helping women at every age and stage of their life dress with style. How do you dress to suit your body shape? What do you actually need in a capsule wardrobe? We're about to find out. It's easy living with Monique Bradley. Well, know my heart and my welcome to my place. I'm Monique Bradley. If we haven't met before, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. I'm so excited today. I'm live in the kitchen with my gorgeous friend here. This is Paula Chapman, who to me is an absolute inspiration. Paula is a very dear friend of mine, and she's also a woman who's completely transformed her life by losing more than 30 kilos in weight. I have to start by applauding you first of all.
Thank you.
Paula, you truly are amazing. And now, because we're live today, if you've got any questions, if you're going through your own weight loss or your own transformation, send your questions through. I can see you whether you're on Your Fix TV, Monique Bradley, my personal page, or watching out there in Periscope. We'd love to hear from you. But Paula, I want to talk to you. Today's topic is all about transformation.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about 30 kilos in weight. Do you feel like a completely different person?
It's difficult because sometimes your mind doesn't actually catch up with what your body is. So
that's actually a really important thing. Are you talking about body dysmorphia or?
So for example, what I weigh now, I haven't weighed this much since at least 20 years ago was the last time that I weighed this amount, and I was this size. So when you go into a shop and you pick some clothing up, you go and try it on and it's like, oh my goodness, it's too big. I have to actually get a smaller size.
And it's
really weird because you don't actually see yourself as being, I don't see myself as being the size that I am currently.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's truly amazing. I know in my own experience of losing weight as well. Recently, and you saw my post on Facebook, going in and putting on a size 10 pair of pants. Yeah. Like, seriously, I actually had a little cry in the dressing room, you know? So what really activated your transformation? Why did you start to lose weight?
I was really unhealthy, and I've been through stages of my life where I was smaller and gained weight, and I have two children, and I just was aware that I struggled to walk up the stairs. I didn't want to play with my kids at the park because I just didn't have the energy, and I was just always tired and stressed out and on medication, and doctor wanted to up that, and I didn't want to increase my medication. That was my biggest
driver for doing this?
And my children.
And improving your quality of life overall.
Improving my quality of life overall, yeah.
Wow, that's truly amazing. Now, if you want to know some secrets to Paula's weight loss success, remember you can send questions through. And Paula is my guest chef in the kitchen today. Chef. And I know, right?
I'm not a chef, I just like to eat, so someone's got to cook it.
So she's going to share with you a recipe which has really helped curb her cravings, because cravings are quite hard when you're going through weight loss, right?
Very much so.
So what are the things you've missed? Sweet things, bread?
I'm a sugar addict.
Okay.
Anything with sugar and fat is good.
Okay, perfect.
Not really, but yeah.
Perfect. So if you want to know more about that, remember you can send those questions in. And I do have to say, before we get started with the recipe, good morning to so many people who have been watching. Good morning, Maddie Blythe. Great to see you. Veronica Turner, Lorraine Jacobs, hello to you. Cam Brown, Michael Yang, Mark Kosovo. I hope I said that right. Kerry and Graham Basto. Oh, there's so many. Joe Tamoringer, Alison Leonard. Great to have you guys watching the show. Rachel Thompson. Great to have you guys all with us. And we are going to start right now with this recipe. So what are we making today?
So they're sort of like bliss balls, except they're low carb.
Oh, we love that.
Yeah, I got this recipe from the website whatthefatbook.com. I read the book What the Fat a couple of years ago now, and that's when I started eating more low carb foods to feel a lot healthier.
Excellent. So the philosophy behind it too is that if you increase your good fats, you feel fuller. And what does it do to your body? Do you know, is it the whole ketosis thing?
Yes and no. I don't really subscribe to the ketosis thing that much because I can't myself personally eating that low carbs. It sends my moods a little bit.
Okay, that's cool. And that's good to know as well.
So there's a difference between ketosis and low carbohydrates. So, yeah.
Low carb works for me and for most of the people I've been talking to.
And low carb works for me as well. But yeah, it's all moderation.
Swings and roundabouts.
That's how I do it, yeah.
Okay, so what ingredients do we need for this today?
Okay, well, we've got some almond meal and coconut oil and some honey and some coconut. bit of salt and some lemons. We're going to make a lemon flavoured.
It sounds a bit like a pina colada, or, you know, because you've got the lemons and the coconut going on. And I wonder if you could add a drop of, you know, some sort of spirit.
I've actually made this recipe with lots of different ingredients. I've made it with cocoa powder and mint.
Lovely.
To make like a mint ball. So you can do, and I also make it with lime a lot because I love limes.
Yes,
but
me
they're a bit
too.
expensive this time of year. So,
okay, so we've got a whole lot of almond meal here in the bowl. And what are you going to mix into it?
We're just going to mix all the ingredients into it.
So coconut oil, coconut.
Yep, mix in some coconut. The recipe actually calls for shredded coconut, but I actually don't like the texture of shredded coconut.
No, it's a bit full on for me as well.
Yeah,
and you're not going to melt any of this down?
No, we just mix it in. The other thing is the coconut oil will get softer as it warms up, and you need to make balls out of it, which makes it quite tricky when it's really soft.
Gotcha.
In fact, impossible. Pinch of salt.
Got some lovely airborne honey. This is one of my favourite honeys, actually.
My favourite as well.
It is so good. It is so good.
And we pour in the honey, which seems like a lot, but if you make these balls at about a teaspoon size each, it only works out at like 2.8 grams of
carbohydrate. Oh, that's really good. So, you know, my understanding of a low-carb diet is it's under a certain amount of carbs per day. Is that right?
Yes, that's my understanding as well. Yeah.
Cool, great. So it's under around 100 grams of carbs?
Yep, that's what I've been instructed, yeah.
So that's like, what, 2 pieces of bread?
No, it's more than that.
More than that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's all right. I don't feel quite so bad. That is awesome.
So I'm doing the lemons in a bit of a haphazard way because I can never find a lemon squeezer at home, so this is just keeping it real.
Oh yeah, we like it, you know. Just checking the news feed there to see if we've got any questions coming through. Remember too, we are live right now. We are talking to weight loss champion here. This is Paula Chapman, and she's lost more than 30 kilos in weight, and today she's sharing with you one of the recipes that has really helped her in her weight loss journey. Okay, so lemon straight in there, beautiful.
Yeah.
I actually just saw a video this morning on YouTube, and on that video it said that if you put your lemons into the microwave for 20 seconds and heat them up first, you'll actually get more juice out of them. I'm going to try it.
Yeah,
I'm going to try it.
I find the riper the lemon is, it's easier just to squeeze it out. These ones are off my tree, so they're quite ripe and really sweet. So.
Great. Good morning, Mario Romero, who's watching us from Australia. Good to have you on the newsfeed, my friend. Welcome to the show. It's exciting. Well, that's looking really good, Paula. I think the smell is absolutely divine.
It smells incredible, doesn't it?
I am an absolute fan.
Now, these are actually high in calories.
What, lemons?
No, not the lemons.
Oh, I was going to say, what?
The balls themselves. So, I mean, they're very moreish. I find that I try to only eat 1 or 2 at a time, but it's all things in moderation, really. If you sat and ate the whole recipe, probably not going to lose weight.
Not going to be great for you.
No, there's a lot of good fats in there.
So we like that.
They do have a calorie.
Okay, so the juice of an entire lemon?
Juice of 3 lemons.
3 lemons?
Yep.
Goodness. That's juicy. We like that.
It is.
And the rind of 1.
Yep.
So if you've just joined us, we're going to share the recipe. It'll go out onto my website tonight, moniquebradley.co.nz. So you'll be able to get access to that recipe. But if you want it now, you can go, what's the website?
Whatthefatbook.com, and they have a whole recipe section. You can look that up.
Excellent. That is so good. It just smells great. I can see so many people popping up onto the stream. Hello from wherever you're watching. I just noticed Andrew Atherton's just popped up. Hello to you. Welcome to the stream today. This is really amazing. So in your weight loss journey, what do you think has been one of the biggest challenges with losing 30 kilos? It's pretty incredible.
Consistency is probably my biggest challenge. Just sticking with something for such a long period of time. And I think that's my philosophy is, it's never about the destination. If life was about the destination, it would be a bit depressing, wouldn't it? It's always, and regardless of what your beliefs are, it's always about the journey, and that's part of the thing that I've made it. And it's taken me a long time to lose that weight, but it is about the journey getting there.
Yes.
And I'm not where I want to be yet. I've still got lots to do and lots to learn, and it's all about the journey.
That's totally amazing. So. But what's been the sort of the hardest thing? I mean, is it the cravings for you, or because everybody has sort of a different trigger, don't they?
Yeah, being consistent with food is really difficult for me.
So on the flip side, what's been your winning formula then? Because you have shed 30 kilos.
I have. my winning thing is probably exercise. I've never really been a very coordinated person, especially as a child. Didn't do a lot. And so, in fact, my whole life, I've never done a lot of physical things. So it's been the biggest thing probably is learning to so many new skills physically and actually being strong.
And you mentioned to me that you were learning to run as well.
Yeah, I'm learning to run. My trainer's so patient. He's even taught me how to jump so I don't hurt myself.
That's so good.
Yeah, he's awesome. But yeah, I've just learnt so much and gaining strength that I never thought I would be able to have or be able to do things that I ever thought were possible.
That's truly amazing. Yeah. Truly amazing. So have your kids noticed a change with, are you able to do more with them?
I do more with them, more crazy stuff. I realise that I'm a bit nuts. But also, they, when I first started out on the journey, they talked about mummy being fat.
Oh, wow.
Which, it's reality. I was really fat. And now they talk about mummy used to be fat.
Wow.
Which is really interesting. It's been a while, but they're watching my changes and they, what I do.
But also what a wonderful role model for your children as well, to show them that anything is achievable.
Yeah, and I think part of that also is being real about it and also being balanced about it too because, my children are young, but my daughter watches everything I do and what I eat and how I view my body, and I think it's really important to have a healthy view and show a healthy, balanced view to her.
That's so cool. Now, we do have Paula's before and up till now photos.
Up till now.
Up till now. Because, I don't want to say before and after because, like you said, it's the journey.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to show you guys just the profound difference Paula has made in her own life. So we've got that image. Look at that. Paula, wow. Look at that transformation.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the same person.
So where was that first, how long ago was that first photo taken?
That first photo is 6 years ago, and I started this weight loss journey 3 years ago. Yeah.
That's just incredible. Matty Blythe has just said, you said you were really unwell when you started. How is your health now, and do you still need all your medications?
I was on a blood pressure medication when I first started that wasn't working, and it took me about 4 months and I was able to stop that altogether.
Wow.
Yeah. And so
that's
now
incredible.
I'm not on any medication at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, that's truly amazing.
Now these are ready to roll into balls, except the coconut oil is quite soft right now.
Room temperature, right?
Yeah, and there's a couple of things about this. There's we'll pop some little bit more coconut in it, and that'll help thicken it up a little bit. But we also need to cool it down a little bit so that we're able to actually roll it into balls.
Excellent.
So I'm just going to put a little bit more coconut in and mix that through.
So could people use the coconut chips in here as well?
Yeah.
If they like them?
Well, the recipe said calls for shredded coconut, so you can use,
that's the long one, isn't it?
Yeah, the thicker, yeah. I just tend to use whatever's in the cupboard. So.
Yeah, perfect. That's my style of cooking as well.
Yeah.
That's so good. I wish you guys were here actually, because the smell is just insanely good.
Yeah.
And I think for me, what I love about this journey too, being a low carber, is that I no longer fear food. I think that's been a real change in my mindset, and the fact that I get up every day and I think, wow, what can I eat today, or what can I make in my own kitchen? I think that's how I know this journey is so much healthier mentally for me as well.
Yeah, well, over the last 3 years, I've viewed food very differently along the way. And when I first started out, I was asked to write a food diary, which was my biggest fear because I'm a bit of a closet eater. And it was horrible actually writing down what I ate.
Is that because it's that accountability is right in your face?
It's one, accountability, and two, actually admitting it to myself that I was eating it. And I'm an emotional eater, so it was not just admitting what I was eating, but when I faced what I was eating, I was also facing what I was feeling when I ate it.
Wow, that is profound,
to
Paula.
actually write that down and show that to somebody. I mean, I might as well have stripped off and stood naked. You know, that's how I felt. It was just so raw for me to actually admit what I was doing to my body. Yeah.
Well, I hope your trainer who made you do that, I hope he is watching. Liam, I hope you're watching today, because there you go. She has been 100% truthful for you, with you, and accountable every step of the way. So this mixture now goes, say, into the fridge or the freezer?
At home, I would normally put it in the fridge, but if we pop it
I'm going to put it in the freezer.
Excellent. A lot quicker, yes.
Excellent. Now, would you like me to get the ones out from the fridge that you've already prepared?
Sure, if you would like to.
Excellent. What is it like being a guest in somebody else's kitchen?
It's a lovely kitchen.
Oh, thanks. Right, here we go. Oh, Paula, you've done such a lovely job. Look at this. Let's talk through these. There you go, my lovely.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, hello, Soxy. Good to see you. Hannon Dollar said, good morning. How are you? We're very well, thank you, Hannon. Great to see you. Cheryl Ann Collins, hello to you. Chet O'Connell, lovely to see you on the stream. Gosh, there's heaps of you watching today. Lovely to have you with us. I'm here with Weight Loss Winner. This is my lovely friend, Paula Chapman, who has lost more than 30 kilos in weight. Really excited to have her in the kitchen right now. And if you have just joined the stream, and today we're actually making these delicious bliss balls. So they're a combination of kind of a bliss ball and a fat bomb.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a little bit more into this. So you've pre-made your lemon bliss balls right here. So this is what they look like when they finish?
Yeah, rolled in coconut. These ones I've added some cacao powder and some the freeze-dried raspberries.
Excellent. So they're really antioxidants there.
They're really quite puckerish. They're very sour. Oh, right. Which I love with strong coffee. It's beautiful.
I know, fantastic. Yeah. Am I allowed to eat these ones, or are they displayed? These ones?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm going to try one. Excellent. Here we go. Oh, no.
It's got a real hit, hey?
I love my job. I love this.
And it's low carb.
This is so good. Okay, so let me describe this to you. They're kind of fudgy consistency.
Yeah.
Oh, that lemon, it zings through your palate. And then you've got the roundness of that coconut. What I love about it is it's about flavour. It's not about sweetness. But if I was craving chocolate, that would get rid of my chocolate craving.
Yeah, it's also the fat content in it actually makes you feel satisfied. That's a really big part of it. So you've got this massive flavour hit, which is not sweet. You got this massive flavour hit, and then you've got the healthy fats that are actually going to make you feel full. And for me, a person who's grown up always having dessert as a kid to eat a meal, it's very hard for me to break that. And sometimes when I'm struggling, it's really good just to have these in the freezer.
Oh, it's so good.
They last in the freezer for about 4 weeks. If you can make them last that long.
That's seriously delicious. Okay, so calorie-wise, what are we looking at?
You're looking at about 94 calories.
That's okay.
Per one. Yeah.
Because I heard a snack should be under 100 calories if you're calorie conscious.
Okay. I mean, I tend to look at my calories over a day, and it depends how much I'm exercising or different things to how many calories I can have. So, I just manage how I can fit them in. Yep.
Now, before we finish up, because I think it's going to take a while for that to solidify in the freezer, so at least you had some prepared earlier, so I'm really happy about that. The mixture you just take out and roll like you would with any other truffle and roll it in coconut. So super simple. So I just want to ask you before we finish up, what does a food day look like for you on your weight loss journey?
Yeah, it varies a lot actually, and it varies a lot depending on what I'm doing physically for the day.
Okay.
I will have eggs and spinach and stuff for breakfast sometimes, or often I'll have like a cheap pudding or just yogurt with...
A cheap pudding?
A chai.
Oh, sorry. Chia. I was thinking cheap pudding. Have me a pudding.
Yeah, well, it is cheap really when you put it all together.
I know, right?
Yeah, with coconut milk.
Perfect.
Make it with coconut milk or cream. Or I'll have like just yogurt with some seeds and stuff sprinkled in, and
so good.
Sometimes I'll add protein powder to it as well, because sometimes my protein's a bit low.
Okay.
And then for lunch, lunch and dinner are usually just like a meat or a protein portion, and then raw vegetables, and then add like a flavour hit in some way with seeds or seasoning or oils or
delicious
cheese or things like that.
Beautiful. All my favourite foods.
So that's like perfection.
Yeah.
Perfection doesn't happen every day.
No, but it's, like you said, it's the journey.
It's the journey, yes. So that would be my ideal.
Okay, perfect. There you go. So those are real tips from weight loss winner, Paula Chapman. I'm really excited to share her story. Paula and I have talked at great length about weight loss, what it's like, what you do with the overhang, and we're going to talk about that when we do a segment in a few weeks' time talking about exercise and how to use exercise to transform your body as well. We're going to be very upfront, very open talking about it. And also, if people want to find out more about you and your journey, can they do that yet? Have you released your blog? Are you looking at releasing your blog?
I do blog. It's not released at the moment. Yeah.
So that will be coming out soon?
I guess so.
I guess so too. That's really exciting.
But people can always message me. You can always find me on Facebook. And
excellent. Under Paula Chapman?
Yeah.
Excellent. And you can also get this recipe. I'll load that recipe onto my website, moniquebradley.co.nz, later today. And if you want it right now, if you can't wait until later today, you can head to whatthefatbook.com and the recipe. Just look for
zesty lemon balls, I believe they're called.
Zesty lemon balls.
Yep.
There you go. Now on my website, I've got some information about the difference between bliss balls or lemon balls like this. In fact, Pete's just got it on the screen. The difference between bliss balls and fat bombs. And this is really important for you to know if you are looking at embarking on a low carb or low carb, high fat diet. You need to know this information. So that's the screen there about the bliss balls. We've also got one about fat bombs and why you should have them in there, but also consider too, if you are looking at changing your diet, do talk to your healthcare professional, your naturopath, even your osteopath can help you, your chiropractor or your GP. They're more than happy to advise you on which eating plan is going to be best for you. Well, Paula, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for having me in.
You have done a stellar job. That is delicious. You all need to try that recipe. And most importantly, congratulations on your journey. I'm so proud of you and just your commitment to looking after yourself.
Thank you.
It's a huge journey. Thank you. Right, time to share a little tidbit of advice from one of my lovely lady friends, Caroline Sanford. Now, if you're in a position where perhaps you get up every morning, you think, oh, hell, I got to go to work again. This sucks. This is sucking the life out of me. Or you're in a position where perhaps you've got workplace bullying or your why has changed and it's time to create a career you love. Caroline is the lady to talk to. She's got some great advice on how to be yourself. Let's take a look at the video right now.
Hi, my name's Caroline. I am a career specialist. I have a company called Love Your Career and it helps people at any age and stage of their career journey, helping them to create the future that they want. I suppose, you know, along my journey, it's been up and down and roundabout, as everybody's is. One thing that I think has taken me a while to learn, but I stand behind this, and this is what I really advocate for anyone I work with, is being yourself, or getting back to the core of who you are, being authentic. You know, I spent my life looking after other people's needs, you know, because that's who I am, and you know, that's where I get my joy. But sometimes you lose yourself in that, and when you're looking after everybody else's wants and needs, you forget about what you need. And realising that who you are, just the way you are, is perfect. And so I really want to encourage everybody, you know, to just really think about what they want, who they are, and just know not everybody will celebrate who you are, but that's okay. It's just as long as you are happy with you, and just stick to that. Back yourself every step of the way and be you, because you know you're the only one who is you. Cheers.
Well, today's show is all about transformation. You'll notice I've already transformed from the kitchen into the other part of the studio, and I am here with transformation expert. This is my lovely lady friend Jan Turley. Good morning, Jan.
Good morning, Monique.
Look, I'm so excited about having Jan here. Now, I know a lot of you have been commenting on the outfits that I wear on camera. So today I've got a lovely ink coloured dress on, which is a beautiful shift which kind of moves with my body, and this gorgeous blush cardigan. These are actually Jan's creations, and Jan is the brains behind fashion label Obrmerino, which is one of New Zealand's most loved and respected merino brands here in the country and overseas. It's well known overseas now as well. And here's a story for you. Back in the day when I was in Wellington, I went out looking for my 21st outfit. Went to Gloria's in Johnsonville Shopping Centre, looked around for outfits and discovered this label called Baker Street. Here I am some years later, standing with my lovely friend Jan, creator of Baker Street. Hi Jan, how's that for a story?
It takes me back a long way.
I know, right? Just look, you really are a genius. You've been in the fashion industry for how many? Let's say at least 20 years, but you've also worked behind the scenes for some of New Zealand's biggest fashion labels. Are we allowed to mention those?
Sure.
Like Glassons. What was your role with Glassons years ago?
I used to supply Glassons with a lot of product every single week. That's before the Chinese imports came in. We used to just be supplying them new printed T-shirts and different little quirky styles. I'd travel around the world, find styles for them and sell them to them. And it was just, that was the buzz. There was a lot of buzz there.
Wow. So other fashion brands you've worked with?
Well, there's big brands like Together, which isn't here now, and that was all around the country and in Australia. George Sparrow.
Wow.
And I used to go to travel shows around the world, pick out the styles that I thought would be best for our markets, then get them made offshore, and then get people to sell them throughout the country.
That's amazing. But my understanding of your journey is that you didn't just start as a fashion buyer. You started a long way before that. You were 16 when you started in the fashion industry?
I was. I left school much to my parents' horror.
Whoopsie.
Because I wanted to join the fashion industry.
Yeah.
And in those days it was easy to get a job, and my father found me a job at a machine sewing, starting on the 13th of January on $15 a week.
Wow.
And I know that he thought that by the time school came along, I'd decide to go back to school.
Right.
But I loved it. And my journey's been learning the industry from the bottom up since
wow.
then.
So really hands-on now into having your own design brands. What an evolution. What a transformation of your own.
Yeah.
Truly amazing. So the reason why I thought today is a great day to talk about transformation is if you've been following my journey online, you'll know that I've lost, 40 kilos in weight. I have been through that journey, every body shape. Every single one. I've been the inverted triangle when I lost weight on my hips and my shoulders were broader and my boobies were huge. I have been the round. So when I was a size 22, I was like, I called myself the apple body shape actually. I'm not sure if that's an actual body shape. When I was 42 kilos in weight, I was like a pencil, which is what they call the rectangular body shape. And now I actually notice I got me some hips and I got me some boobies and my waist is getting smaller. So I think I'm technically more hourglass. Now, what I've noticed even this year, as I've been wearing your garments, all of the garments have worked on my body shape. How does that happen with your designs? What have you done to make that work for every body shape?
Well, I've really concentrated on those women sort of 35 to 55, 60, where the body does change also naturally as you get older or menopause or whatever. You don't have to get menopause, of course.
Yes.
But it's all about covering the top parts of the shoulders, because often they're a little bit thick, making it so it doesn't cling to the bust, doesn't stick to the waist, but just by a little bit of shape, that it really does suit every body type, from double extra small through to double extra large.
And that's exactly what I've noticed.
With ease.
Yeah, and the pieces are really simple. So is what I'm wearing today, would you classify that as a capsule wardrobe? Because I don't really understand what a capsule wardrobe is.
Well, a capsule wardrobe, it's a necessary pieces. So in the sort of slightly dressing up area, you've got the underneath silhouette.
Yes, I've got an undergarment on.
Yeah, then you've got the over piece that just sort of hangs there, and that is your main piece that you can then use that for other things. You can use that, you can tie it at the side, you can use it in winter, so it's got more uses. And then you've got your organic cotton throw-on cardigan over the top, which is 100% cotton, beautiful, but you can also wear that over jeans and it can change your look. So you've got the silhouette, it's a small capsule.
Yes.
You just have to add another couple of pieces that you can mix and mingle to make a true capsule wardrobe.
And I think that's great. So I have worn this cardigan out with jeans, with leggings and a black top, like one of those nice long singlet tops, a chiffon singlet. It looked really cool and really stylish. And I do love that they're very classic shapes as well. And I think that's really clever. forever. So the ideal capsule wardrobe, you need an undergarment.
Yes, you've got to start with a base.
Undergarment, a chiffon piece.
Well, we do the chiffon because it floats and you can add things to it, and particularly with the organic cotton,
right?
It's so fine, it never sticks to the chiffon. So everything kind of flows with it.
And then, of course, in the winter, you would add a merino layer.
And the chiffon's perfect under the merino or over the top of merino.
I'm learning so much. I'm going to check the newsfeed as well right now. Oh, Eloise Turley-Baker said, loving the outfits. Thank you, Eloise. Lovely to have you on the stream. Tanya Gibbons, hello to you. Kerry-Ann Turchi, looking amazing as always. Kerry-Ann, you goddess, watching from Greece, I believe. Thank you, you're very, very kind. I'll tell you what, some of these chiffon pieces would look amazing on you, Kerry-Ann, over there. You'd look like a Greek goddess. So let's talk about the garments you've got in your range, because you've got quite a variety, and this is really what I wanted to show you, is how easily you can actually convert your wardrobe and transform it, because that's what we're all about today. Yeah. Let's talk about this range first of all.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we're normally all about merino. Merino travel wraps, merino, how fabulous it is for travel. And that's fantastic. And particularly at the moment, we're exporting to the Northern Hemisphere because it's coming into the right time there. But for right now, and running up to the pre-Christmas parties, etc., this Japanese organic cotton, we're the only ones doing it. It's magnificent. Oh, really? So once again, it's good for travel.
Do you know what I love about this too? I actually love the fact that because of it feels almost like a gauze. It's very, very fine, so it's breathable. And what I love as well is that I've got a number of cotton outfits and they end up pilling.
This does not pill, and we've done the jewellery test, so it doesn't catch jewellery.
Oh, we like that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're going to mix it up, let's take a look at another piece. So I believe let's have a look at this new piece, which is exclusive to me. So I'm very excited about this. My lovely friend Jan has created this, and I'm calling it the Monique. It is an exclusive jacket just for me. And let's talk about that. So sorry about my mic pack in the back. I might look a little bit like a hunchback, but I think that looks incredible. So this style of, see, look at that. That cardigan, I mean, seriously, I would wear this if I was going to a wedding or, you know, when you go to like the races.
Perfect for the races.
Okay, so let's talk about this. What are the design features of the waterfall?
Well, you've got the waterfall happening, so it gives you a very slimming look.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't cling to you, so it just kind of flows. And the hood is just a little extra, not to be put up, obviously.
It's currently hiding my mic pack on the back there. Look at that. I love that. I love hoods on garments. So this hasn't actually been officially released yet. So if you want this garment, does it come in other colours or is it only in the blush?
It comes in blush. It comes in ink, black and ivory.
So there you go. Those are the perfect colours for this season as well.
And
loving it. And taupe, which is this colour. I mean, the draping on these is just fantastic, Jan. Where did you come up with this concept?
I have got somebody that came to me with it from Japan. They came to me with the fabric, and I just thought, well, it's organic. I've got to be natural and organic with my fabrics.
Excellent. So there you go. You can find out more about the garments by messaging me directly as well, by the way, and I can hook you up. Okay, so we've got a couple of models as well that we're going to let's talk through their outfits. First of all, we've got lovely Romina from Argentina, who is a regular on our show. Come and stand here in the middle, gorgeous. Okay, look at this. So Romina is wearing blush. Now, blush is the new colour of the season, isn't it? Now, blush I didn't think was for everybody, but how have you made it work for every skin tone?
Well, Romina looks better with the blush here, with the dark colour next to her here, whereas you can do it the other way.
Yes,
so it's a good way of mixing it around.
Excellent. So if you are more olivey like Romina is, or slightly darker, for example, you would wear the blush as the contrast against your skin tone?
Yeah, that really suits her like that.
Excellent. Whereas me with paler skin and dark hair, it's better as the over accessory, is that right?
Yes.
Cool. Now what is she wearing? This is gorgeous.
She's wearing a shrug. It's just a simple throw-on shrug. And
it's beautiful.
You just pop it on. It just doesn't move, does it? It just feels like somebody's kissing your skin, doesn't it?
It's just, and I love it because it's so light, and I'm into, very soft things, and this is just amazing.
I love that.
Awesome.
What I love too with your design is the way that it hugs all the right places and it's flowing over the places that you don't want it to hug.
Well, also wearing it over what we're wearing it over, it doesn't cling. And that's a big thing. You do not want clingy things.
Not round your puku, especially if you're me and you're still going through that whole weight loss journey. You don't want it. So it feels good. It looks great. Look, it looks like you're about to head off to a wedding.
It is.
In fact,
I could be going anywhere.
This would actually be beautiful for bridesmaids. you know, with your bouquet. That'd be absolutely gorgeous. I love that.
Christmas parties.
And with this is great because, you know, like I find that I don't like to show my arms too much. And this would be perfect to take on top of anything in the summertime. You can hardly feel it. It gives you a bit of warmth as well. It's not that, you know, it's completely...
But you also keep cool in it because it's cotton.
Yes, it's just amazing, amazing. You know,
beautiful.
I love it.
So give us a little spin, Chica. Gorgeous, absolutely love it. And I'm actually really surprised at how I didn't realize that color would suit you so beautifully.
Oh my God, I never ever would wear pink until today.
Yeah,
I'm a converted person now.
Excellent, I totally love it. Thank you, gorgeous lady. Thank you.
Thank you, Amina.
Beautiful and lovely. Paula, who has been in our kitchen this morning. Now, you've actually had her wearing, come on over, Paula. You've actually had her wearing one of your dresses in the kitchen this morning. So Paula actually turned up and wearing black, you know, a great uniform. I wear a lot of black myself. And then we popped you in this dress. Yes. It's lovely. It really suits your body shape. And she's actually teamed it over top of jeans because Paula loves to wear jeans.
I do all the time.
You wear them all the time? And I mean, look at that.
This is beautiful.
Isn't it?
This is like, yes.
This is, it's like a butterfly cardigan.
Yeah,
but the classic black with cream, I mean,
it's really, really nice. It's incredibly elegant. And again, a simple way that you can transform your wardrobe. Yep. So if you have a piece like the shrug, you could wear it with a fitted singlet. You could wear it with, in the winter, with, say, a merino jersey underneath, you know, that fine merino, and pants. You could wear it with a long dress. You can wear it with a bunch of other things. Any other suggestions?
Because that becomes a tunic, like for the winter, and you can put a knot on the side if you want to, and just layer it. And so you can carry it on throughout the whole year.
Perfect. I love it. Give us a spin, Paula. Looking gorgeous. I love that. I think that's really beautiful.
It's beautiful. It feels amazing.
Yeah, it is really nice. So we're going to bring in another costume change.
We're just going to add one colour to Romina because this is quite a different look.
Okay, thank you, Paula.
Thank you so much.
Oh, good morning, Bobby Joe White. Lovely to have you on the show. And Matty Blythe has just said, loving the shrug. And love this very much. We've got a very happy Matty watching this morning as well. Awesome to have you guys on the show. And remember too, we are live right now. So if you've got any questions, send them on in. You've got Fashion Expert at your fingertips. If you're typing a message in there, just ask her any questions about how to create the perfect capsule wardrobe. This colour is beautiful. What colour is this?
Truffle.
Truffle. Oh, it's a bit fabulous, isn't it?
And it's just a simple throw over split wrap, so you can see your arms are covered at the top. It just adds that last little piece over anything, really. But it's just really special. Great for travel.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is really good. And what I think I love about this too is, regardless of, you know, even if you're pregnant or your body's going through transformation like mine is, the draping suits every body shape. So I have a friend who is incredibly slender. She would be a size 8. She has worn this as well and looks absolutely magnificent. I have this exact throw or wrap. Not a throw, is it? It's a wrap, definitely. It's a wrap. I have this in this gorgeous blush, and I actually wore it when I went collecting for the Breast Cancer Foundation. And the amount of people who walked up going, oh, that's nice. Like, thank you.
And also because, you know, I'm big-chested, I find it very difficult to find things that won't make me look really out there. And I've got this in the red on the merino, and I love it. I love it. And people comment, you know, the cut is beautiful, and this one, it would be perfect for the summer. It just feels divine. It feels like silk.
And even with your body shape, so Romina is what we call the inverted triangle. She's very broad in the shoulders and she has some boobage going on, but she's very narrow in the hips and the thighs. So she comes down like a triangle. So the draping creates a really beautiful silhouette. And to tame, from what I've been learning, and to tame that up, you could even put that with a very slim pair of pants would look amazing. Because it would just hug the curves of your hips and create this gorgeous shape. And, you know, you're catwalk ready.
Yeah. Excellent.
Excellent. Yes. Just a couple of simple pieces. I love that. So well done. You're looking very beautiful. I love this colour on you as well. I think it's very, very beautiful.
It just looks lovely with the pink or with white, because we do white chiffons as well.
And yet I never would have picked that colour for Romina at all. I would have put her in cobalt blue or a vivid red, but these softer colours really bring out her skin tone and her eye colour. There you go. So that's how to, a little bit on how to add these colours into your wardrobe. Thank you so much, Romina. All right, before we finish up today, some really important questions. Key pieces you need, we're going to recover that. An undergarment?
Yes.
So we're looking at, say, an organic cotton, especially for this time of year?
We've got organic cotton simple undergarment.
Yes, and that's to keep you nice and firm without making you sweat too much. So something like
simple
this.
And black and cream.
Black and cream. So those are the key pieces you need for the summer. Then you want a nice chiffon overlayer. So something like this in the ink. I have a black one. I have a grey one. And of course you can get the blush. And ivory as well. And of course you don't need a whole variety of colours. Just find the one that's going to suit you the most and that you're going to wear the most. And then your final top layer is what you need. So a cardigan, a wrap,
a shrug, a wrap, just something that you can use on other items. So it's not just one key outfit. You can make use of it.
Excellent. So 3 key pieces will transform your wardrobe and you'll have a million different looks. And the best part, it's all wash and wear. So you don't have to get any of this dry cleaned. You can put it in straight into your washing machine. It's incredibly good.
It's made in New Zealand, of course.
It's made in New Zealand. We love that. And most importantly, and this is what I love, the quality is outstanding. So these are the staple pieces that I have in my own wardrobe. And remember too, if you want the Monique exclusive cardigan, this has not been released publicly. This is exclusive to me. I'll put the link to it on my website. I'll take some photos after the show today. Right. Any final thoughts? How can people find you? If they don't come through me, how can they find you?
They can go to the website, www.obrmerino.com.
Excellent. We've got a screenshot there of your beautiful website, you and your gorgeous dog.
And we're adding the Baker Street organic cotton will be added next Wednesday for a very, very limited time.
Oh, so just for spring, summer?
Just for 2 weeks.
Just for 2 weeks?
It's really, really hard to get the fabric, and I can get no more after then. So we're going to launch it, and it's going to go live on our website under the Baker Street label next Wednesday.
That is so exciting. So keep an eye out for that. Remember, head to Obrmerino.com and you'll be able to get access to those garments exclusively for 2 weeks. That means your best friend won't be walking down the road wearing the same outfit as you, because that's pretty awkward, let's be fair. Mind you, at least you will both look fabulous. So that's what we've got for you today. Today's show is all about transformation. Jan, thank you so much for coming and sharing all your information about these garments. And remember, regardless of the age or stage of your life, and regardless of if you've been like me and you've been every body shape imaginable, these garments will suit you. So check them out online, and remember, it's your chance to be fabulous. Head to my website. You'll get today's recipe. That'll be loaded onto there this afternoon for you, as well as contact details on how you can get the exclusive Monique cardigan by Baker Street. I'm really excited about that, Jen, I have to say. All right, it is time to head away. I do have to say thank you to all of you for watching, and of course to our wonderful sponsors. I do have to say thanks to Kathy Organics from A Lovely Skin, Romina from Argentina, who is one of our beautiful guests who looks after my face, to Fabulez Jewellery, to lovely Jan there from Obrmerino, and Paula, who was our guest today, who is also from Evelyn Rose Lashes, and she does the magic behind my pretty peepers. And also, I want to hear from you. If you need some help, perhaps you're a little bit domestically challenged like I am, or you don't know how to find the perfect jeans, I have the experts at my disposal who want to help you transform your life from drab to fab. So we can do this together, and I would love you to join. So send me through my Facebook page some questions, and if you've got a great product or business, you can also feature on the show. We're always looking at how we can share great products and brands with the world. Send us an email, hit us up at info@yourfix.tv. I've got one final message that's just come through the news feed as well. So, and that's come in from lovely Jan Turley, who said, love the idea of being able to mix and match everything, white hiding and or emphasizing our best bits. Saw your message there, Jan. Sorry, I was just off camera. I know, right? White is a great colour. I've learnt to embrace white, and I'm really excited about it. Look, team, time for us to go. Wherever you're watching in the world, please remember, always be careful out there. Thank you for joining us. And remember, 98% of people are caused by accident. Love you guys. Have a sensational week. See you next time.